Oh my gosh, who did I miss already? Hi, Michael. Moonlight and Nosh, is that it? Awesome, Michael. You have new pics. Thank you for the pics, Michael. They're adorable. Hi, Stitchy. Hi, Daniel. Going to grab coffee. What, Bubba? Oh my goodness. What's up? Good morning. Are you singing to me, Stitch? She says, "Oh, kittens, be right back." Oh my god, they are so cute. They are. You're right. Hmm. Oh my goodness, I am so tired. I don't know how I woke up. I did though. Here I am. Oh, excuse me. Uh-oh. Oh, what is Jack doing? I don't know. Let me go find some clothes. Ugh. Okay, I have shorts. We'll start off there. You think I should retire? I wish I could afford to retire. That'd be awesome. I sure don't hope. I hope I don't have to work till I'm 67. Stacking sodas on the shelf. Wouldn't that be awful? Uh-oh. It would be awful. Yes, that's the answer to the question. A load of gobbledygook. I agree. What does 6-7 mean, Stitch? Hi, Nino. Give me back my Snickers bar. Darian, hello, my friend. How are you? Thank you for the hi. Thank you for stopping by. Hi, Nino. How are you, Nino? What'd you eat, Nino? Stitch is absolutely nothing. What are you up to, Jack? You're up to actually something. I know you are. Oh gosh, Jack. Well, there you go. Jack said this is it. This is where I'm laying. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go get my coffee. For real though. Hi, Jack. Hi, Jack. Okay, remote. Excuse me, ma'am. I don't know why I called you ma'am. I called my phone ma'am. Interesting. Oh, Jackie, why is the floor better? Can you explain to me? Oh, there we are. Much better. Okay. Let's see what I have missed. Hi, Lois. Nina says I ate cookout food, burger, potato salad, baked beans, hot dog. It was a Memorial Day cookout. Oh, oh yeah, I forgot those things happened yesterday, didn't they? Hi, Paul. Good morning. Stitch is yawning, but not tired. Ah, you are too. A snack? What is a snack going to do for her? It's probably going to make her really go to sleep. Sean says, Cat, do you remember that movie Scarface? Um, okay, what I remember is it a mob movie and Al Pacino? That's what I remember. That's the extent of it. Could be incorrect, but that's what I can recollect. Recollect. Our dear friend Lois is saying hello to everybody. Nino, have you met Lois? Howard the Duck? Does it say Howard the Duck? Is it a duck? I don't know. I don't. It's from Revenge. I never watched Revenge of the Nerds. What do you think about that? Just wasn't my thing. I've never been a big movie person, though. Oh gosh. Oh, Lois remembers. She says, "Say hello to my little friend." Okay, I know the quote. I still don't know how to say the quote, but yeah. Have you watched that recently? That's fresh in your mind. I think we got two different movies going on here. Yes. Hi, Matt. Let's go to the Olive Garden. Oh, all you can eat breadsticks. Jack is allergic to bread. He doesn't want to go. He said no thanks. He'll pass. Oh, they're remaking the Scarface movie. Thank you for the love, Therian. Okay, Sean says, yes, you are correct. They are remaking the Scarface movie, but it will be the 1930s version. People forgot Scarface is a remake. Lois says, no, just stuck in it. Hi, Northwest. Hi, Jake. I'm sorry. What's wrong with my voice this morning? I don't know. Hi, Mr. Dollar City. Are you doing okay, Therian? And how about you, Jake? How are you? Yeah, we're doing okay here. One step at a time, one foot in front of the other. Instead of looking at the big picture, just look at what's right in front of us. That is what we are doing. Sean says, I'm shocked Jack is on the floor this morning. Yeah, you never know. Tyrion says, yes, I am fine, and thank you for asking. You're welcome. Stitch's cat. Would you notice if I changed my profile photo? Um, no, I wouldn't have noticed. Unless you actually said, cat, I changed my profile photo. Check it out. And keep loving. That's right. Oh, I need a shirt. I need a t-shirt, cat. Come on. Oh. Wow. Wow, Jack. I'm having a hard time. Hi, Grumpy Sapper. Good morning. Okay, yes, a shirt. Come on, cat. Green says Jack is tired. Are you tired, Jack? He might be. Grumpy Sapper says, cat, have you seen the latest song and video? Sir, I have been working. I have not. I don't even know my own name. So outrageous. Why? All right, what did I miss? Stitches, I'm going to. What are you going to do? Wait a minute. Excuse me. What did I almost see? Wait a minute. What did I see from Stitch? Gotta watch that girl. Stitch says, I'm going to take a car ride with my mom tomorrow and pick up a stranger, then go see my great grandma. Who's a stranger? Somebody in your family you've not met before? Oh gosh. Puppy Sapper says, I read that. Grumpy, if you want to drop, oh, you can't drop your link. I'm sorry. Do you want to, hey, Stitch, Grumpy Sapper has a new song and a new video. What's the name of it, Grumpy Sapper? Stitch will post it for you. Have I thought of doing audiobooks? Falcon, I have heard that, but I don't think there's money in it anymore since AI. I could be wrong though. I love reading books though. It's one of my favorite things. I used to read my mom's smutty love stories to her while she was taking a bath when I was an impressionable preteen. Strange to you, stranger to you. That's what I thought. Wassa says hello to Grumpy and hey Therian. Good to see you again. Your mom knows him, okay? Great grandpa's friend. Oh, how nice. Grumpy Sapper says, Wassa, how are you, brother? And Therian says, hi again, Wassa. Lois says she agrees with Falcon. It's called Insatiable. Hey, Stitch, would you do that for me? Would you go to Grumpy Sapper's channel, find his video called Insatiable, grab the link and post it in here for us? Wassa says audiobook. Falcon, don't you think you're laying it on a bit thick? Only playing. You should, Cap. Wow, Wassa. Wow. It's either whatever, Wassa, or wow, Wassa. Hey, Wassa, just let me. Wassa, I have something to tell you. Are you ready, Wassa? Are you sitting down? Let me know when you're ready. Thick like chocolate mousse. Ooh, yummy. No, I just said that once before to Walking Tall. Remember? No. Oh, no, I don't. I don't. But are you ready? I have something to tell you, boss. I need you to say you're ready. There we go. Stitch has dropped Grumpy Sapper's link. Thank you so much for doing that. And see, I don't have my laptop, Grumpy Sapper. It's a big issue. See, it's over there. Over there where the 8 ball is sitting on top of my laptop and the battery died, and I think it's about $80. So I can't do any extra anything. When Wasa says no, I just said that. Oh, I read it again. You're not going to tell me something mean about someone. This sounds sketchy. Oh, oh, he says, oh, you just called me out, didn't you, Wasa? Never mind. I'm going to keep my secret to myself, Wasa. Forget it. Grumpy Sapper says, I just sold my homing pigeon on eBay for the 7th time, LOL. I don't know what that means. Grumpy says, thank you, Stitch. Wasa says, I sure did, and you're welcome. I'm still not happy. Grumpy Sapper says, homing pigeon to keep coming home. Oh, okay. I get it now. All right, Jack, I made it back. Yay. Grumpy Therian says, I will sleep now. All right, my friend, go curl up in a little ball. And thanks for coming by. Thanks for hanging out this morning. Therian says, good night, everyone. Good night, my friend. Wasa says, night, Therian. And Falcon says, on the wings of a snow white dove. That's another song. Therian says, no problem, and bye, and good night, Wasa. Lois says good night, and Wasa said good night. Wasa says, did you double tap first? Tyrion. Please, if not. Thanks for that, Wasa. So, hey, Daniel Kits. I'm better now that you're here. Falcon says, good night, sleep tight, and don't let the vampires bite. I don't know which one's worse, the bed bugs or the vampires. Falcon says, Daniel, how are you? And he says, I'm going to shower. I'll be back. All right. All righty then. It is an emoji party. Stitch is getting sleepy. You are getting very, very sleepy. You should throw your pajamas in the wash. Because you work hard for your money. Deborah, drop. Are you done? Are you just done with us completely today? Falcon says, I'm going to a chocolate factory tomorrow. I got a golden ticket. That's great. Daniel says to Lois, I am fixing to shower, and did you see my food in the community page? Lots of food. Lots of yummy food. She says, yes, I did. Aw. Daniel says, love you. We love you, Daniel. Oops, did I hit you in the face? I'm sorry, Jack. Sorry, buddy. That's what happens when you lay in the middle of the floor. It is what happens. It's liable to happen. Why are you keeping me at foot length? Fine. That's right. Did you post them? Oh, most of them. Never mind. He's taking a shower. Go take your shower, Daniel. I'll be here when you're back. Wassa says, there's Daniel. We got Lois. Missing Carl, Rosie, and it's early. And Paul is here. Paul is hiding it. Maybe he's doing some artwork. Daniel says, I'm going to wash and shave my butt. Awesome. Whatever makes you happy. There you go, Falcon. The song. If it makes you happy, it can't be that bad. See, Paul is here. Stitches, I'm not here. Carl is late sometimes in the morning. Baby, I'm sorry. Wassa says Stitch has been here, and yes, there's Paul and Falcon. I see those here. And Paul says, hi, everyone, again. LOL. You got lost a little bit there, Paul, I think. That's all. I don't think I noticed when Paul was first in the room, but I did notice a little bit after, probably. Good morning, Megan. How are you? There, Amasa says, and Megan. Megan Driscoll, my friend, you're doing good. I'm so glad to hear that. Hi, Jack. Hi, honey. What are you doing over there? Stitch says, I'm not here. I'm just a spirit. What if you're just dreaming? What if you're just reviewing these dream lives? Wassa says, okay, Stitch, good that we got the story down from you. In case we got interrogated. Marlon, Jim Dunby says, hey, I'm at the gym. Hey, Marlon. Well, I'm glad to see you, Marlon. I have questions, but if you're at the gym, I will hold them. I will hold them. Megan says, hello, Watson, and hello, Stitch. Jack says, what about me? Paul says, are we real? What do you think? Just because it's a dream doesn't mean you're not real. You're the dreamer, remember? You are real. And so much more than you ever imagined. Excuse me, sir. Stitches, I'm gonna head out. I'm tired and love you, sis. I love you too, Stitchy. Falcon says, no, we're not real. Paul says, I'm unreal. Oh, I love you too, Stitchy. I didn't put any more food in the bowl. No, I didn't. I see you looking. I did not. Lawson says that's one of the biggest keys to being an uncaught lawbreaker. Everyone in the car / situation room gets their story down ahead of time and also agrees to shut the front door regardless of what threats. Paul says, bye, Stitchy. Did you get out to walk yesterday, Paul? Ooh, it was so rainy. Such a rainy day yesterday. Falcon says, do you like druids? I think I would have to look up exactly what it is to understand what you're asking, Falcon. So there's your answer. I don't know enough to say. Sorry. Paul says no. Is that a no on the druids for you, Paul? Oh, no, you didn't get to go for walking. Okay. And there was rain in the morning. Miserable. Wassa says, I decided it in best taste not to finish that last thought. The advice. Oh, okay. The advice on sticking together and not changing your story and don't answer the door. Anyways, Wassa, what I was alluding to earlier was just thank you for being here. Thank you for being your awesome self, and that's all. That's all I was trying to say to you this morning. Lois says good night, Stitch. But you know what, Wassa? I take it all back.
since you were assuming differently. Hi, Sandra. Wassa says, oh, I made it all nefarious. Paul says, I hope everyone is well. Me too, Paul. And Lois says, Wassa, I wouldn't want you any other way. I was just trying to be funny and make it all like it was a big secret. Ha ha. Ha ha, that's it. End of story. Lois says, hi, Sandra. Hello, Sandra. How are you? Falcon says, my autism is astonished he's not on the bed. Really, Falcon. I did not know you had autism, first off. And, yeah, I was trying to make it sound like something else, all in fun. Your interpreter was probably correct, like picking up on something for sure. Was just joking. I don't know. Sometimes the floor is just cooler. Maybe that's why he gets on the floor. Maybe. I didn't think of it that way, but maybe, Lassa. Who am I to say what I unconsciously do? Well, thanks for that.
Some people lose themselves trying to fit in. Some of us find ourselves beside a red dog in Tennessee. Cat&Jack, baby. I've been waking up before the sunrise glow. Coffee getting cold out of livestream mode. Whole world spinning fast, but I move slow. Talking about miracles nobody else knows. Got a heart full of questions and Appalachian sky. Trying not to break while I'm learning how to fly. Everybody wants answers, everybody wants proof, but love walks barefoot when it's telling the truth. And Jack lays his head on my knee. You already got everything you need, right?
Hello, sweet Rosie. Good morning.
Who everybody else might need from me. Then a red dog within my soul.
How are you, Miss Rosie? Wassa's taking attendance this morning. He noticed you weren't here, Rosie. I'm glad you made it, ma'am. Because Wassa's got me down this morning. Dang. Alright, I'm going to get up in the bed. Let's see if Jack decides to do the same thing. What do you
think, Jack? You want to come hop up here with Mom? Oh, it's so warm and comfy and soft. Rosie says, I'm all right. How are you? I'm good, Rosie. Thank you. Rosie says, Wassa, are you planning on being like my teacher? Wassa kind of is like a teacher. Maybe unintentionally or maybe intentionally. I don't know. Rosie says, hi, Paul. Hi, Jeff. Glasses, that's it. It's too early and too unnecessary for contacts this morning. What do you think, Jackie? Woo-hoo. Wow, these foam mattresses are not as bouncy as spring mattresses. Right? Lola says, Wassa was just checking to see if the gang was all here. Um, um, Lola says, nothing like an older spring mattress, right? Rosie says, well, I guess I'll call you Mr. Wassa. So, Mr. Wassa, what are we learning today? Cat. And Rosie says, hi, Jack. I love you. Jackie, why are you laying down there, Bella? You want to come here? You want to come hang up here? Come on. I think he's hiding from the camera, actually. Everything's okay, Rosie. Rosie says sometimes my cat does that because she's hot, so she goes on the floor to cool down. And maybe that's why Jack is there. Maybe. I think you're probably, it might be. It is where he goes after he eats, so maybe the coolness. Oh, you know what's, oh, he's going over there to his bowl. Do you want to eat? Is that what it is? Are you hungry? Oh, gosh. I got the answer I want. Come here, Jack. Are you hungry? Do you want to eat? Wait a minute. Do that again. Perfect. Jack, are you hungry? Do you want to eat? Go get your bowl. Go get Mom your bowl and we'll go eat. I'll make you some food. Dang it. Wassa says, do you want to learn about the Missoula floods or Sasquatch or Australian marsupial cryptids? Wow. Or the system and its enforcers? Oh boy. And on second thought, I don't want to do a bunch of typing. Rosie says, I agree. I guess he's really, oh, hang on a minute. Let me change you over to this baby tripod. Hang on. Wassa says, does anyone play what university degrees does Wassa hold? Did I already tell you? Did not tell. You go right on ahead. Just don't expect me to put it on a board. Oh, we're exchanging tripods. That's right. Okay. Rosie says, All right. Jack has turned his back on me. It's the camera. As he turned his back on me again. Rotten dog. All right. I just want to make sure the tripod's not going to go anywhere. I don't think it is. I think we're pretty good, actually. There we go. Oh, Rosie is thinking about Was's untold amount of degrees that Wasa holds. Debbie, you are up to no good. I see you. Oh, goodness, Jack, really? Let's see if we can find a unique place to put this. I'm all about trying new things. Huh, Jackie? Say that's not true, Cat. That is so not true. I am not about trying new things. Lova says the University of Hard Knocks. Wassa says Lois, definitely that too. Ah, wow, Cat. Always, always, always. Rosie says so. She Rosie, is everything better, honey? Better at home. Don't be all coy, Rosie. Nope. It's okay. It's all right. Hey, Rosie, you know what's today? Today is Monday. A couple of days ago, one of Daniel Kitt's race car drivers. Did you hear about Kyle Busch dying?
Better to say worse than yesterday. Well, I want you to hear this, my friend, and I will drop it. He was just this really, really popular race car driver, has two young boys at home, a beautiful wife. He was loved by many, not me, because, he was against Dale Jr., so I was not a fan. But the whole point of the matter is nobody knew he was sick. We just, all of a sudden, he was dead. So, for a couple days after, and I hope we continue it, Paul, the practice of saying, I love you, because you don't know what's going to happen in the next minute, let alone tomorrow. You don't know how long you have with somebody. So just keep that in mind. Feel your feelings. It's perfectly fine. Feel your feelings, get them out, but just remember that. And I want to tell you, Rosie, I love you. Lois says he was 41 years old. Yep, so young. I know that doesn't sound young to 19, but from where I'm sitting, 41 is really young. And Paul says, I do love you all. I do love you. I know. I know. All you can do is on your side, Rosie. I'm sorry you're going through it. And like I said, I will drop it after that. So I will. How is school going, Rosie? Let's skip that one because we've already done it 100 times. Rosie says, but one thing I don't like is if she reminds me of my dad, that's when I'll start hating her, which I don't want, and it's good. You leave school next week. June 5th is my last day. So, is it just for the school year? And Paul says, will you move out when you are able, Rosie? I'm still. Rosie says, Paul, I've been thinking of running away from here. No joke, lol. And if I could, I would. Wassa says, any one of us might vanish at any time. Yep. Just a little bit, Wassa. Paul says, my brother left at 17. Daniel Kitts. I just got back and I'm clean as a baby and smooth body. Nice. You put some baby oil on. You know what? I don't use baby oil, but especially it's a floor. I don't know. Maybe it's from being at the beach so much, but I like an oil too. I like lotion and a little bit of an oil. It does make things a little bit smoother. You're right. And Wasa says excellent, maximum comfort. And Rosie says, Paul, I wouldn't think twice to leave, but I don't think I'll come back. And Rosie says, hi, Daniel. Rosie says, I'll take Jack with me. No, you won't. Wasa says, ouch, Rosie. It's that awful there, huh? That's a bummer for sure. Daniel says, I am going to the dentist tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 p.m. for a cleaning. Good for you, Daniel. Oh, you know what? Do you like the girl? Is it a woman who's doing it? It's a woman, isn't it, Daniel? She's doing your cleaning. Paul says you will eventually. And Lois says, all comfy now, Daniel? Daniel says, yes. Yes, oh my gosh. I had a cleaning. I had a cleaning a month or two ago, and I really appreciated it in a new way. Sometimes, never mind. It can be very comforting depending on is it called a hygienist that does it? It can be a really nice, comforting experience. Rosie says, Wasa, don't even ask if I told you I need a therapist from this family. I wouldn't be lying. Rosie says, hey, Cat, you said you will share Jack. Ugh, rude. Well, yes, I'll share Jack right here. You come by, hang out with me for a while you think about what you're going to do. And I will share Jack with you in that way. You would relieve a little guilt for me. Rosie says, Daniel, all right, and you, and I miscorrupted. Well, so I'm not sure if there was something I missed because all I see is but got the dog back from a third party. Am I missing something? Did I forget something? Probably. Wasa says, oh, it cut off the forced part. I wonder if there was some truth in that. Rosie says, ugh, and LOL. It was something about someone stealing my dog for about a year. Daniel says, I understand what you are saying, and it can be really relaxing. Yes. Paul, when's the last time you had your teeth cleaned? I think Ross is talking about his lost dog. Says, I tracked them everywhere to cities hundreds of miles away, and I was just minutes behind them several times. Them and the dog. Daniel says, Rosie, I am doing good. Just laying down on my pillow and on my tummy, naked. Rosie says, LOL, why did that question come to mind, Cat? Oh, you know why, Rosie. It's very comforting. Wasa, it's like being held. It can be like just being held. Wasa says it was terrible to come home empty handed, but they were scared enough, thank goodness, because of how close I'd come. But they sent the dog home through a third party. Wow. 2 months ago, Paul. Rosie. Wasa says it was so fortunate for me that I never caught up to them. I can understand that. Wasa says that likely would have been the end of life as I knew it. Lois says our pets do mean the world to us. They sure do. Rosie says so. Um, hmm. So did you wait a minute? Sorry. I choked on my own spit for a second. Um, actually, I'm a little wheezy this morning. I should go get my inhaler. Watson says it's one thing. I still have to calm my adrenaline down. Just thinking about, I'm wide awake now. How thoughtless of me. Lois says, when do Jack's dragon wings appear, right? I am okay, Rosie. Daniel says, Lois, aw, I am so happy and comfortable. Thank you for asking, but being here with y'all on YouTube, we have a great community and wonderful Miss Jackie and her dog. Thank you. Thank you, Daniel. I love you, Dan. And oil. What were we talking about? Oil? And we are using Daniel. Lois says yes, a lovely family here. You know, one day we should draw up a Jackie, we should do up a family dynamics, like who's the helper, who's the baby, who's the youngest child, who's the oldest child. We could do a whole thing like that. It's a cocoa oil. I wasn't sure it's generic, but Daniel, instead of baby oil, we just use like a coconut oil or cocoa oil. Because it smells like the beach and Hawaiian tropic oil. And yes. Days and days of just laying out on a plastic chair on the beach. Rosie says, be careful not to fall again. Whatever, Rosie. Is that good, Bubba? Yeah. I love that look. That look. Dana says, I smell like a baby and I smell like a coconut. A big old flaky coconut. That's what you are. That's what you are, Jackie. I love him. He's a good boy. You're so warm. Oh, so warm. You're smushing your nose. Hi, baby. Rosie really dislikes it when nothing is in the chat. Daniel says he feels the love. That's good because there was an intense amount of love going on here for a second. Yes. Not that there isn't always, but it was definitely a felt and apparently a shared experience, Daniel. I love you. Rosie says, why the chat goes slow like my battery percentage? I don't know. Lois says, Jack is hiding from the camera and Deborah's watchful eye. Yes, I think he is hiding from the camera. And Daniel says, kisses, Miss Jackie. Kisses back to you, Daniel. Oh, it's Daniel's song. Rosie says game over. Lovis says if you play Carl's song, does he magically appear? He generally leaves the room when I play it nowadays. I hope Carl's okay. But it is about time for him to come in. He's been coming in. He surprises me. Sometimes he's the first one here, and sometimes he waits until an hour or so in. I guess it depends on what Carl's doing in his life since he's about 5 hours ahead. So if it's 4 here now, then it's 9 a.m. for Carl. Oh, is that what that is? Take notes. Rosie says, yep, you know I'm going to forget that. But thank you for telling me. It looks like Stitch from where I'm sitting. Rosie, you've been here for a while. It didn't happen right when you joined. Lois says, did Wassa have an adrenaline crash and fall asleep? Maybe. I don't know. Rosie says, shh. LOL, I'm trying to get them to talk. I don't know what to say that. Good morning, Lady Sky. Lois says, oh, there is Lady Sky. And Wassa says, I kind of just am. I was just thinking, geez, my adrenaline is coursing for a long time. Wow. Lady Sky says, 26 days till Father's Day, June 21st. Awesome. Paul says, I don't know what to talk about. And Daniel says, Lois, I'll be posting more pictures of my food tomorrow after the dentist. Wait a minute, Daniel Kicks. You promised us one picture in particular that I have been looking forward to, and where is it? Where is it, Carl? I mean, Carl, where is Carl? Where is our picture? The picture of you and your mom. He did post it. Lewis knows what I was talking about. She said his mom is very pretty. Well, darn it. You did send it. I just missed it. Oh my goodness. Then I apologize for being so stern with you. Daniel says, go look. I'm good, Lady Sky. How are you? Dale, how are you? I was thinking about you. You know, it's so funny. I was thinking about you yesterday. I say that all the time to people, but it's true. I mean, you guys, you are my social life. So I think about you guys all the time. Lady Sky says, we are doing good. And Lady Sky says she is doing okay. Good. Lois says, hello, Dale. How are you, Dale? Falcon, thank you. Daniel kisses Lady. Aw, love you. Did you see my picture of me and my mom? And Lady Sky says, my ribs turned out amazing, yummy, Cat and Jack. I'm happy for you, Lady Sky. Dale says, it's been hot in Somerville, South Carolina. Paul says, no doubt, Lady Sky. And Lois says, Wassa, if you have your list, can you check off Lady Sky? Voss is over there tracking his adrenaline. Jackie Headless. Jack, we'll just call Jack Headless today. There you go. That's what I'm looking at. Daniel says Falcon. Miss Jackie. It all. Thank you guys. That was really sweet of you, Falcon. Thank you. Paul says, my peanut butter and jelly yesterday wasn't as good as ribs would have been. LOL. Aw. Nino says, Cat, here's a banana split for you. Thank you, Nino. Love says, great shot there, Jack. Yeah, it's funny. I think it's hilarious. Oh, Lady Sky says, hi, Nino. Aw, baby. Is it picking on you? He said, fine. Lady Sky says, yum, banana split. Nino says, Captain Winky, LOL. And Lois says, I know, I thought about those ribs while I was eating my soup. Lady Sky eats and cooks some amazing food. Rosie is throwing out some love, and Lady Sky says, good day, mate, Falcon. Oh, Jack whoops. He scared himself with it. Sorry, Bubba. I don't know why gas is so traumatizing to him. It's just gas, Jack. It's okay, buddy. Rosie was laughing, saying Jack's head was gone. It was. And whilst this is now, I am massively crashing out from that. I can barely lift my head. I'll let you know if I don't zonk out. Are you okay? Wasa, you let us know if you're okay if you don't zonk out. I don't know. Aw, Daniel Pitts, are you still here? Oh, big burp, Jack. Awesome. Your mommy has such kind eyes. Yeah, your mommy has really kind eyes. She's beautiful. You guys are beautiful together. Uh-oh. What's it says? GLGM. Is that a I don't know. Thank you, Daniel. You're welcome, and thank you for sharing. What's this is thumbs up. I think that means he's okay. All right. Oh, Lois says, well, Daniel, we all need some air at times. Oh, well, I might have missed something. Daniel says, of course, we are all one big Cat&Jack family. Well, I thank you guys for being there. That makes me a little sad. Super grateful for you guys. Mm. Thank you for the beautiful hearts, Rosie. Pretty colors. Did Stitch leave us? Did she officially say goodnight? Or did she just do her Stitch goes out and comes back in later? I might have missed if she went to bed. Daniel sending love. He says, Rosie, love you. Lois says, yes. Stitch said goodnight. Okay. I just don't remember, I'm sure. Daniel, he says love is real right now, everyone. Yay. Falcon says, I just tried an air fryer for the first time. Very impressed. Falcon, Daniel does everything in an air fryer. Paul, yes, love is the only thing that's real. Lois's cat is right. That's all I saw. Cat is right. I'm just sitting here being happy in my rightness. She says, well, Cat is so correct about telling those that matter that you love them. And Daniel says to Rosie, ah, thank you, sweet angel from heaven. Daniel, you're the best, Daniel. You really are. Daniel says, y'all are sweet angels from heaven. Isn't that funny? Daniel sees us as we really are. And Lois says, good for you, Falcon. I love my air fryer. It's amazing. They are amazing. How they do that? And Falcon gives it a thumbs up. 2 thumbs up, I mean. And Rosie sends all sorts of beautiful flowers, as one we call Rosie would. Hi, Danny the Stinger Man. How are you? Something's been driving me crazy all morning. I have to go see if I can fix it. Daniel says the air fryer is life. Okay. Yes. You know, I don't even need scissors. I got a cutter. There we go. So much better. Jackie, that's been driving me crazy all morning. I keep looking over there and seeing it. Okay, oh, shoot. Wow, Rosie. That is a lot of really cute animals. It's like every animal that is an emoji that would go on Noah's Ark. Paul says, I don't know if I would use an air fryer. I hear they are good. Oh, amazing. When you see that you're just putting like a really tiny, small amount of grease or oil, whatever you're frying it in, compared to a big old pan of oil that you're frying something in, it's very impressive. And the results, it's not like, oh, it's comparable. It's like almost exactly the same, sometimes better. It is better. I'm thinking of like waffle fries. That's the last thing I cooked in my air fryer. Seasoned waffle fries. Oh, I love them. Daniel says, Lois, I can fix a yum juicy. Oh, is that a thing? A yum juicy in the air fryer. I still don't know what that is. And Rosie continues with more cute animals. I am looking for a one pot. Daniel cooked a steak in there, a yum steak. Yes, and he put pictures on the community of his yum steak. I bet you could fry a sandwich. Yes, you could. I bet you could, Paul. I'm going to try it today. Oh, I don't have any bread. When you were talking about peanut butter and jelly sandwich, I was like, why don't I ever have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Because I don't have bread. Lois says, I still haven't used it for a steak yet, Daniel. And Daniel says, Paul, yum. I bet you could toast the outside of your sandwich. I wonder, Daniel. There's nothing like a fried in butter. I wonder if you could coat both sides of the bread with butter and then put it in the air fryer and it would come out like a grilled cheese sandwich. Rosie says, here's some bread. Thank you. Paul says, I have zero food in the house. Absolutely nothing. Oh, sounds like you were here not too long ago. What, a month or two ago, Paul? Oh, what is your plan? Bread and butter, yes, ma'am. Thank you, Rosie. There's really the simplicity of bread and butter sometimes is really beautiful, especially when you're really hungry. No plans. Well, are you going to the store? Are you going to a pantry? Are you reaching out to a friend? What's going on, Paul? Yeah, Rosie says, Did you go to that party yesterday, Paul, or do your families, your cousins get together? Rosie says, those frozen peanut butter and jelly sandwiches? Yes, I will throw them into the air fryer and they come out yummy and warm. I've never had them. I used to get them from my granddaughter, though. Rosie says, so, I love those, Lois. You didn't go, Paul. What kept you from going? Was it the rain? Was it an outdoor thing? This is me just trying to guess. Blah, 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 blah. Keep talking, cat. They canceled. Oh, that's too bad. So, Paul, what prevents you from getting food? I love you, Bubba. I love you so very much. Gosh, thank gosh for Jack. Embarrassed. Rosie says embarrassed from what? That's it exactly. Why are you embarrassed? Or is it embarrassed or are you too proud? Daniel says you would have to melt the butter and then put it on both sides of your bread and then put it in the air fryer. You can. Whatever kind of cheese you want. I'm going to try that one day when I buy bread again. And Daniel says, blessings, Jack. Lois says, Paul, there is nothing embarrassing about grocery shopping. Okay, so Paul says he's not going to the grocery store because of no cash. And you're too embarrassed to ask for help. Is that it? Paul, why don't you, oh gosh, I want to say swallow your pride because I feel like it's pride that makes you embarrassed. Am I wrong? I don't know. I feel like I just don't know, but that keeps coming to me. But you seem to long for love and companionship. And maybe you need to make yourself vulnerable in your own eyes, being vulnerable, knowing that ultimately you are invulnerable. You're to the spirit of you, not the story of you. But if you make yourself vulnerable to maybe your church family, you'll find a lot of love that you're looking for, would be my hope. I don't know. Lois says no food pantry in your area. And Paul says, plus if I get food, it will only last a day. And Rosie says there's no need to be embarrassed, Paul. Um, Daniel says to Lois, question, can you get the frozen peanut butter and jelly? Where can you, yes, where can you get the frozen PB&J at? And can you get them at Walmart? And what are they called? And Rosie says, LOL, Cat. I'm not the only person that uses that question emoji. Daniel is also using it. Yeah. Oh, the hand up. I just saw that. Yeah. um, one more thing, Paul. You said earlier about love being the only thing there is, love being the only truth. So all your fears and your embarrassment and whatever it is that's asking you or telling you don't do it, you know all that stuff is not true. And only love is. And maybe you should provide somebody in your life a chance to be loving to you. Maybe somebody's just waiting for an opportunity to do something loving for somebody else. Maybe they're waiting on you. And I love you. And if you ever got brave enough, you could send me an email and I'd be more than happy. I would love the chance to be loving to you. Hi, Coffee Cake. Good morning. Rosie says life's crazy. And hi, Coffee. Coffee Cake says, Rosie, hi. And Daniel says to Paul, don't be embarrassed, brother. We all have to eat, bro. You be strong and you will find your brother and have wonderful friends here. Yes. Lois says they are called Uncrustables and you can get them at Walmart. I think I've even seen generic ones nowadays. Do you hear my tummy talking? Paul says, I'm afraid to have food in the house. It doesn't last more than a day. Interesting, Paul. It sounds like you got a little cycle of a scarcity mentality, maybe. I know we were talking about this the other day about like people having me having blocks to money, things we told ourselves that keep us from things. I would treat Paul good if he gave me an opportunity to. And do you hear my stomach? It definitely put an exclamation point on that sentence. Coffee Cake says, Paul, hi. Rosie says, Paul, have you heard the saying, money comes and goes? Well, food comes and goes, right? Paul says, hi, Coffee. Beautiful Coffee Cake. I'm so glad I got to catch you the other day. You were with family. And oh my gosh, Coffee Cake, in the background, you heard somebody calling Coffee Cake to dinner, right? But they actually said, Coffee Cake, it's time for dinner. They actually called her that. Is that? I thought that was so cool. Rosie needs breath work. Me too. Paul says, I'll eat a week's worth of food in a day. Uh, Snow the Squirrel. Hello, good morning, my friend. Coffee Cake says, thank you for coming to my live. I got very lucky and found you like that because I feel like I was at work or something. Paul says, then there's no more money. I see, Paul. Snow the Squirrel says, hi, how are you? We are good, Snow the Squirrel. Dana says, you're sweet, Miss Jackie. You treat me good and you make me feel good and loved. Aw, thank you, Daniel. You are loved. And Coffee Cake says, I had to tell my daddy, don't call me nothing but Coffee Cake, LOL. He did so good. I wondered. I wondered if it was something you had set up or if he just called you Coffee Cake all the time. Lois says, hi, Snow. And Rosie says, Paul, as long as you're not starving yourself and your stomach is full, well, then you should go ask for some help just for the day, a meal. Lewis says, and don't call me late for dinner. He didn't. He surely didn't. It's like he opened the door. I imagined. I don't know if I heard him opening a door, but he opened the door and he's like, Coffee Cake, stop for dinner. It was great. Rosie says, no, Paul. Full like your stomach is happy with what you ate. And Daniel says, coffee. Ah, love and beautiful. And Paul says, never happened. Rosie says, hey, cat, question. The hand up. Is that storm happening? Is that a storm happening? Carl says, did you miss me? I can tell you who missed you this morning, Carl, was Wassa. Rosie says, Carl. Coffee Cake says, hi, Carl. Lady Sky says, hi, Carl Shell. Paul says, hi, Carl. Lady Sky and Coffee Cake say hi to each other. And Rosie's going, woos. She's ready for her breath work. Lois says, hey, Carl, you have appeared. Carl says, we were talking about you on a phone call. All good things, I'm sure. And I hope. All right, Paul, but I'd be willing to help you for one meal. So this is a choice you're making. And I love you. You have a good day. Daniel says, you can really tell, Miss Jackie, we are from Tennessee just by the Tennessee accent. I love it. What Tennessee accent? Rosie says, I need breath work to get myself relaxed if Yogi has time. Me too. I got a little bit of a burning in my heart going on. Lois says, wake up, Wassa. Carl is here. And Coffee Cake says, sleep well, Paul. And Lady Sky says, good night, Paul. And Rosie says, Paul, I love you. Rosie says, welcome to my group, Cat. Ugh. Daniel says, Carl Shell, what's up? Carl says, I do breath work on my live stream. Cool. Lady Sky says, would you ever eat a fudge stripe icebox cakes, Cat? I would definitely make it if somebody made it for me, Lady Sky. And Lois says, Paul, sleep well and know that I love you. We love you, Paul. Daniel says, Carl Shell, what's up? Hands up. And Paul, love you. Love you, bro, and hugs. Get some sleep. Lady Sky says, okay, cool, Cat. Rosie says, wait, hold up. Wait, hold. Skirt. Yes, ma'am. Carl says, I haven't slept in 3 days. Wow, Carl, I'm sorry. You should get some sleep. Sleep makes everything better. When you wake up, you'll find out it was all just a bad dream. Lois says, hey, Cat has to share, Lady Sky. Absolutely. If I had one, I would share. But much like other people, I could eat a whole cake in a day. I might guilt myself into making it last 2 days, but I wouldn't eat anything else. It would be all cake all day. Daniel says, lady, Cool Cat 93 is my gamer tag. Daniel says, same, and he's smiling and laughing. And Carl says, I'd eat it in 5 minutes. And Lois says, Carl, do I need to come tuck you into bed so you can get some sleep. Please, oh, you're telling us how to make it. Okay, there you go. Rosie says, wow, Lady Sky. Yeah, this isn't quite the same as what I was picturing. I thought you were offering to make us one, Lady Sky, not give us directions, because you know what's going to happen with those directions for me? Nothing. I'm going to read them out loud and that'll be it. I'm going to wish I had somebody to cook it for me. I mean, put it together for me. It's not really cooking, right? Carl says, I'd buy it in a shop. You'd probably get it cheaper too, Carl. Rosie says, "Oh, a cat only likes the easy way. I'm her chef." Rosie, if you want to come take care of me and Jack, I'll let you. I'll go to work, and you can be our housemate, and you will take care of Jack while I'm at work because I have incredible guilt about leaving him, and I would. That way, I don't have to get married again to have somebody cook for me, Rosie. Yes, Rosie is now my chef. Dana says if I ate dark chocolate cake all week, I would go straight to my bottom. Me too. I need more. I need lots more, Daniel. Wow, that's a lot to do, Lady Sky, when I could just have somebody make it for me. Carl says you'd have to find me first, Lois. Aw. Aw. Rosie says, oh, never mind. Yogi can cook for you. Okay. That's pretty funny. It is very funny. Oh, Lady Sky says, I'll make it for you, Cat&Jack. Amazing. You'll save me the trouble of getting married again. You'll make it for me. What were we going for? Tina says that means more adorable chunky butt time. No, stop. You just stop that, Daniel. That's right, he was a chef. Carl says it would have to be Irish cake for me. I've never heard of Irish cake before, Carl. Tell me about it. So, Lady Sky dropped the ingredients and the directions on how to make a fudge striped icebox cake. Thank you for that, Lady Sky. And Rosie says, hey, you don't plan on marrying Mr. Yogi. Rosie, you know I have not even met Yogi in person yet. So I think we're getting a little bit ahead of ourselves. Lovis says, I need a cook. I find as I have gotten older, I don't care to cook. Same, Lois. But I also had 4 brothers, and I took care of them. Like I cooked, I grocery shopped, I did everything, changed their dang diapers. So I got over that stuff real quick. But I have an idea, Lois. Lois, you come hang out with me. You decide, do you want the upstairs or the downstairs? We'll live together. And then we'll let Rosie stay upstairs because upstairs is a bit nicer and she can take care of us. What do you think? We will be kind of the new age Golden Girls with Rosie in between. Carl says, I've never met anyone apart from Tina in person. I know, Carl. Does that make you feel better, Carl? Lady Sky says, I like to share easy recipes. I appreciate that, Lady Sky. You know, Rosie, it's not that easy. I don't think it's because he doesn't want to. If I thought that, I guess I would just not even be with him, right? Lois likes that idea. She says, sign me up. Oh, wait a minute. Is it 5 o'clock? She says, peace out, peeps. Or was she scared about taking care of us? Did she not like the idea? I'm confused. Were you piecing out? You didn't want to be part of our little group? Wow. Daniel liked the recipe, and Lady Sky says, would you try it out, Daniel? Rosie says, yes, she's out of here. Sorry, Lois, we'll have to find a new one. We'll have to find a new young one who wants to hang out with our dogs. Rosie, do you know about Lois's dogs? You would be caretaking for 4 dogs. Rosie says, I can barely take care of myself. She says, puppy. Oh, you can't be part of the new puppy whenever the new puppy comes along. No, ma'am. You're not going to be here for the everything else. Oh, no. Right, Jack? You tell her. I think I did. I overwhelmed her, Lois. I should have eased her into the idea. Rosie says, no, puppy, I'll join fine, only because of the pups. Jack, look at Jack.
Speaking of viands, look at this viand. Oh, it looks so good and so pretty.
Jack perked up when you said puppy. He said, no way, man. Dana says, how hard is the cake to make? Oh. Daniel, she put all the instructions in the chat. No puppy? Oh. I don't know if Jack means maybe he doesn't want a puppy. Carl says, Cat, you offered your house to me and Ephraim. I did. Well, come on. Let's go. Here it is. Rosie says, I want to meet the alien. I think that alien is my family. New family. Maybe it's a future you. Dana says, I would have to remember that. Oh, the recipe. I wouldn't have him to remember that. Daniel, if you want the recipe, I'll print it out for you tomorrow. Tomorrow it'll be easy to find. Do you know, Daniel, you can go to a video and hit it's a little star button, and it will summarize the video, and then you can ask questions too. You could go in tomorrow, you'd be able to go into this video and say, what was the recipe that Lady Sky talked about in the chat? And it would give you the recipe. Rosie says, ew, LOL. If the alien is cute, okay, but never mind. Do you know we are not our bodies, Rosie? We are not what we look like. Thank goodness, right? Thank goodness. I am not limited to who I think I am at this moment. Lois, right? Lois says it looked like a very easy recipe, no baking. Exactly, Lois. You are correct. Lady Sky always puts up the recipes that are really looks like something anybody could do. She makes it look like, something you want to try. Thank you for that, Lady Sky. You really have some great ideas. Daniel says, I can just look it up and just going back in this old live. You could do that too. Yes, sir. Guess there's many ways to get it. Rosie says, hey, Chat GPT, who am I? I wonder what it would tell you. Who am I? It's a good question. It's a good question to get really quiet with. I think Yogi has some ideas on meditations about asking, who am I? Daniel says, I only cook in the air fryer. Would it work? No, Daniel, it's a no bake. No cooking, no baking. It's all basically room temperature or refrigerated items. Rosie says, I don't want to know. And it's 5 o'clock. It's time for Mr. Yogi. Daniel says, no. Yeah, it's a no bake. And you could do it, Daniel. Jack has decided. Rosie said it's 5 o'clock. Jack says, Mom, I gotta go outside. Have we been out this morning, Jack? Let's go chase possums, I guess. Go avoid skunks. Well, it was called a refrigerator. I can't remember what it's called now. But anyways, Carl says you wouldn't catch me eating a cake unless it was baked. Well, it's a no-bake cake. And they're really good. And yum. And so that's all I got. It is time for Yogi. And he's been on time. Dangerously on time. He's a dangerous man. All right, guys. I love you. I hope you have a good day. We might do hummingbird watch or hang out with the chickens, something today. We'll see. I love you guys, and we'll see you again soon. Bye.